might have a sunrise this morning. A little early for much yet. That's what we got so far. Well, there's our chance at it. And it's raining. And the wind's blowing. And the crows are flying. They're right over the flag, if you can't see them. I don't know why they've been boisterous for about the last half an hour. And yeah, I had to turn lights on down here. I had to dump the extra tank. We use a little too much fuel in there, but it's better than working out in this stuff. And got a feeling it's going to be a wet day. The way it's starting. Even though they said on the news last night, oh yeah, it's going to have a couple showers. Probably between like noon and 1. Yeah, Those people don't get out of bed in the morning that report that crap, by the way. Only time they see a sunrise is if they happen to watch the news in the evening and they show the morning stuff. Oh, but wait, they're on the news in the evening, so they don't see it. Oh, well. Didn't see any new babies in here anywhere this morning. But, as always, my fans await me. Don't they? Huh. What you think? Zoom over here to you. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Oh, one more. Think she'll be nice? How about you with the poop in the middle of the face? Huh? Yeah. This one right here with the nose and the... Oh, I didn't do that. Your friend did that. That 232. Her mom is one of our biggest cows. 132 and 232 are the two that look alike. I think they're probably full sisters. The cows are, that is. Oh, what about you? 426B. Yeah, her mom was another big cow. That's what I'm thinking. It's a pain in the butt one. What? Show off your nose holes? You want to show yours off again? How come? Okay, well, before they climb through there and start eating me, I better feed them. I lied. It came a little better. Coming through the trees there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 colors of blue and 2 or 3 colors of red. But the camera's not picking them up. I lean it way back and it usually gets them, but it's not. So, okay, there you go. Oh, number one's going to go clean feed barn and clean the 2-year-old lot. I just made her help me with this. We just took what was in here where that cow was and put it in for those calves. They needed something up here at the top because concrete on a hill, it always slides down and they've been falling on their faces up here at the top. So now there's something that'll stay there. And I won't fall on my face walking through the manure in there to feed anymore. And she got those last couple calves tagged and tattooed and got their shots in them. The one with the bug eyes, we're checking his eyes a little bit. We've had the same issue a couple years ago. When they don't have enough thiamine, they end up with eye issues. And sure looks like the early stages of it on him. They end up blind. If you don't take care of it, they will be blind, period. Even if you do take care of it, maybe, maybe not. And lucky, the mail already came this morning, so she went up and got it. So, yeah, thiamine and vitamin B, I think vitamin A, D, if I remember right, and multi-min. He'll get those shots for 3 to 5 days anyway. Get part of those anyway. Not all of them every day. And hopefully that'll get him straightened out so he'll be able to continue to see, because his right eye looks like it's got a little cloudy spot started, and number one said his left eye kind of looks that way too. It's one of the things you deal with once in a while. I think we've had, oh, this is the third or fourth one in 50 years. So, but hey, if they can see, that's even better. No fun having a blind critter. Nice sunny day, and I'm gonna hibernate in here. See what I can't get done, and I still gotta make a couple phone calls, and if I can get to town, get to town. Becky wiped this thing off earlier, and I'm working on getting this damn thing back together, but I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to pop it loose at the bottom, and I just can't get it to stretch. I don't know why I mean, you wouldn't think that it'd shrink. It's got metal bands inside it to hold it, but they shrink. So I'll find you some more later. Maybe you'll see a seat in that thing tonight. I don't know yet. And then how much other things get done. He's trying to drink the rest of it before I get to it. Then he puts the cap back on it, knowing I got my hands full. Hey, look through the reflection. There's a seat in there. Between Ron and I, we got that stinking stuff that holds the vinyl on the back. It's kind of goobered in the back corner. Just notice I'm making it so you can't see it. That way you don't see the boo-boos. Since I was in the cab, we ran the drain tubes down. Oh, what else I did on this thing today? Trust me, I don't know. Today's been a blur. I've been in here, I've been outside. Number one clean feed barn. I think I mentioned that earlier. I was going to get some video when I was feeding bales, but I didn't. Mainly because it was raining. So, there it is. Mounted back in all its glory. Now the fun part is I got to figure out where in the hell to put a gear shift. And trying to seal it up because somewhere along the line I mentioned this part was the platform on the cotton picker, and the cab is just bolted down to it. It doesn't have its own floor. Well, we can't see through anywhere on this side, but you can kind of see through to the back right there. Yeah, you can almost see inside too. So I went around the inside with some caulking because, hey, this is Oregon, and even if it sits out in the rain, the water's going to run in. And if you spill something in here, it's going to run out. So I caulked my way around it. Found some more nasty spots in the bottom of the cab, but it'll hold as long as I don't roll it over on myself. I'm still going to go ahead and caulk this groove in because otherwise I'm not going to keep any moisture out of there, and that's going to be a pain in the butt because I got to go all the way around. And the only caulk I have is white. So I think what I might do is waste a bunch of electrical tape, and I'll put one on each side of the groove, and I'll fill that in and kind of smooth it through. And at least if I end up with a white stripe, it will be even or more or less even. That's my plan. Hey, Ron opened the door. Rainey came in. Rainey got mad at number one today. Rainey hates getting her tootsies trimmed. And number one trimmed her nails for her, and the quick was a little far out on one. So she left some red on the floor for a little bit. This side's actually this side. Before I gooped the inside, you could look through right here and see daylight. And I started out with the wrong caulking gun. That's actually some Henry's roof patch. But I figure, it'll work. And you can see how well the floor meets it over here. Big old gap. So I'm going to have fun filling that when I do it. Tom's got some stainless tubing I'm going to pick up tomorrow. I hope tomorrow. So I can get these done. Get those ran and out of the way, and hopefully they'll be out of the way of getting the filter out. Just one more thing I got to look at. So that's the day. Then Ron pipes up here about 10 minutes ago. Oh, we never put any oil in the rear end yet. Yeah, no kidding. Because the day he was going to do that, he did some other things. He's good at that because he's closer to the ground. When he falls over, he's already down there. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get the heater lines done and we can fill the radiator and get the rear end filled. And when I get some electrical hooked up, maybe we can get some gasoline to it and make it move on its own power. I don't know. I'll probably work on the door tomorrow, maybe. I hope. I got to get it off there before I can do much with the tank. Although I knew these got a little bit of bow, not too bad. I will see if I can get the bow out of these things, and I can look. I got room now. I made room in the barn for the skid steer again. If I can get the tank in here and get them mounted up on those, and go from there. See if that's going to be enough to fit underneath the boom or not. I hope it is. It'll make it easier. The boom still has to come up higher off of that, but it'll make it easier. Then we can actually make it look like a sprayer pretty soon. And I think Tom has a hunk of, I think he said it's 400 stainless, so, magnet sticks to it, and it can rust, but it holds up longer than mild steel. A piece of 2.5 or 3-inch exhaust pipe, which might go right up the side there. We'll see. I'll know what I get from him tomorrow when I see him. Hopefully he remembers some other stuff he was going to take to the shop so I can get it from him. And I guess that's about it for the day. So thank you for watching. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Okay, parting shot. It doesn't show up that well in the video, and I'm tipping her. Right in the tree line, you can see some pink clouds. And it was pink over there too. And we got a moon. And when we see Ron, and oh my God. And we look this way, it's pretty freaking ugly. So the sun's just high enough. We get a little bit. That actually looks better on the camera than it does in person. That's unusual. So, okay. You get a sunrise and kind of a sunset today.